Welcome to this edition of After the Gavel. I'm Rob Hayes, Public Services Director and City Engineer. I'm filling in for Pete Auger this week as Acting City Manager. Last night we had an interesting council meeting. A lot of fun stuff occurred. And to kick things off, we had our Director of Emergency Operations and Fire Chief Jeff Johnson accept a proclamation for National Fire Prevention Week, which is coming up on October 9th through the 15th. Jeff had some really good messages in accepting the proclamation. Probably the biggest thing is he reminded residents to check the dates on your smoke alarms to make sure that they're not outdated. If they're more than 10 years old, you should probably replace those smoke detectors. And also, as always, check those batteries, make sure they're operating properly. One of the interesting things on the action agenda was our council approved a tree planting contract for the R.C. Tuttle Company, a contract that we've used quite a bit in the past. The tree planting contract this year is going to consist of two phases. First, a planting project in the fall and one later in the spring. This fall, there'll be a variety of trees and shrubs planted throughout the city, primarily street trees, where we're replacing dead or diseased street trees, as well as some locations where there are new trees that are going to be planted where there were none before. We're also adding trees to selected city parks as part of this contract. And then as a final highlight from last night, Council gave tentative approval of a rezoning and planned reuse overlay for the Speedway site at the corner of Haggerty and 14 Mile. Speedway is going to be expanding their site on an adjacent property and requested that it be rezoned to a B3 rezoning, a business rezoning for that entire parcel. Once it's approved and fully developed, the new property will consist of 2 acres of land that will have a new building, new pump islands, and expanded services to Speedway customers. So we're looking forward to that development as well. So this wraps up this edition of After the Gavel. Feel free to check out cityofnovi.org at any time. There you'll find council meetings agenda as well as minutes, other boards and commissions agendas, as well as all the meeting schedules for any board or body within the city of Novi.